Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Platinum Lovelocke. It's been a little while since I recorded, so I need to kind of find my bearings and figure out what I'm doing. But what I am doing, hold up. First of all, I'm going to make sure that stuff isn't doing things in the background. Just making sure it runs smoothly. But it's been a little while since I've recorded, so I'm gonna go ahead and get myself back into it. I'm pretty sure I grinded last time, or well, I should say off screen. Okay, I don't have the EXP code on. Good. I don't need that much help with this, to be honest. But let's get a team recap because I haven't seen these dudes in about 3 weeks or so. So let me just get into the swing of things. We got Happy Feet the Empoleon, level 55, holding leftovers. It's got Drizzle, of course. It's got Magical Leaf, Aqua Jet, Drill Peck, and Surf. And it's partnered up to Law, the Magnezone, at level 55, holding the Shell Bell with Discharge, Bug Buzz, Mirror Shot, and Thunder Wave. Then we got Munch, the Carnivine, at level 55. She's holding the Scope Lens with Power Whip, Mach Punch, Crunch, and Sacred Fire. And she's partnered up to Mother the Rayquaza. This is the first pair in the entirety of the game here at level 55, holding the Amulet Coin with Dragon Edge, Dragon Claw, Crunch, and Fly. And then we got Faceplate, the Bronzong at level 55, holding the Wide Lens with Strength, Extra Sensory, Lovely Kiss, and Nightshade. I gave it Strength because we're going through Mount Coronet today. That's what I remember leaving off at, so I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to go ahead and do such a thing. And then, last but not least, we got Blessed the Arceus at level 55, holding the Shell Bell with Earth Power, Cryhammer, Rock, Climb, and Hyper Voice. And that is our team. So I initially wanted to have them at 55 just because I'm pretty sure with the Cyrus battle that we had at the end of the last episode, he was like 51 to 53-ish. So they're only going to be higher here. And to be quite honest, this part of the game is notoriously dangerous. So it's very, very easy for us to lose a pair, maybe even two today, if things go bad. Like that's how scary this part of the game is going to be. But I'm going to go ahead and spray a repel. I'm pretty sure we have some lying around somewhere. There they are. Because we don't need to get an encounter in here because we've already gotten our encounter in here. But this is being recorded on the 2nd of March, which means the announcements for the remakes of Gen 4 have been announced, which I'm going to say, hold on, before we keep on going, I just realized there was an error in my way, so the face cam's going to look like that for a second. I just need to put my phone on airplane mode so it doesn't keep blowing up. Oh, I'm upside down. There we go. There we go. I don't need my phone blowing up while I'm recording, so that's why I did that. So, yeah, the remakes for Gen 4 were announced a few days ago, actually, as of this video is coming out. And it took me a minute because we actually got 2 games, surprise. So I really hope all the Gen 4 fanboys are happy because Game Freak was really nice. Nintendo was really nice to give you 2 games instead of 1. But when it comes to the remakes, I'm actually really looking forward to it because at first the art style wasn't my cup of tea. It just looked kind of odd, I would say, because it's like it's a 3D, it's in a 3D engine, and it's like, I don't know. It just looked really out of place, so I don't know how to feel about that. Also, It looks like the face cam is lagging. It looks like it's lagging, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, the fact that we got ourselves 2 games out of this direct was pretty cool. I I think that the game itself, with the revamped music and revamped and everything, all the Pokemon that we didn't get to see in Sword and Shield making their return, maybe, just maybe, having the entire Pokédex. I don't know. I don't know what to anticipate. All I know is that when I do do a series on that game, there's going to be probably multiple series on that game, just because these are like, outside of like Ruby and Sapphire, these are like my first games. So, like, it's going to be very nostalgic playing. So, I think for me, I'm most definitely going to make sure I get both copies of the game. I'm like really keen on doing that because it's Gen 4, and also I'm older now, so it's kind of like I don't really see the need not to get both games, especially because there's version exclusives, and it's easier for me to just get both, get them both, so I don't have to deal with like version exclusive things, so I can experience it both ways. If there's anything like specific to either game, like I can go ahead and do that. Got choice specs here. So yeah, outside of the art style, I'm actually like really looking forward to the game as a whole, just because it's like, I wonder if they're gonna add in stuff to it. Like, I would really like them to add maybe I would want them to add the Battle Frontier, because I honestly think the Battle Frontier is really solid. I think it's a solid addition, and honestly, just having a battle tower seems a bit, but I think the concept of like a battle frontier would be pretty cool. That's just what I think, though. And then I kind of want them to add like a story bit, like Oras did with the Delta episode. I kind of want them to do something with Giratina that way, or you can do another Gen 4 legend, I guess. Maybe Darkrai, if you want to. Maybe Shaman. Maybe the Mythicals would be... I mean, that would be pretty cool. Then again, that might make it... somewhat... I say somewhat problematic, just because the Mythicals are meant to be, like, uber rare. But I think Gen 4 has, like, the most like event legendaries, because like there's Shaman, you got Shaman, you got Manaphy, there's Darkrai, just to name a few, and Arceus. Like, and you know, that being said, they're not gonna make. I mean, they might do something with Arceus in the remakes, but they also made a second game, the Pokemon Legends game, based around Arceus. So who's to say there? I don't know. I'm just saying that I'm really looking forward to both of the games, because both of the games seem very cool. The remakes for nostalgia purposes, but the Legends game, because it's like, it's something different. Like, it's really open world. It kind of looks like a Zelda game, like Breath of the Wild, but you know what? Open world game is kind of what people have been wanting for a while, so they'll get it. I'm for it. I'm completely for it. I just hope that the game is packed with a lot of stuff to make it just feel feels like, not necessarily like a side game, but like make it its own game, like Mystery Dungeon, like um, what other ones are there? The battle ones, Conquest. I can't think of the other ones. There's literally one that I have back there, Rumble Blast or something like that. Make it something like that, just so like when people think about it, they're like, oh yeah, this was a solid game. Like you know how like people talk about Coliseum and XD, like make it something where the simple the simplicity of bringing up its name is just perfect. That's pretty much that's like the only real request I would want for a game like that. I can't wait to play it. I really hope they take their time with it too, because I know Legends is coming out in 2022. To be honest, if it comes out a year or a little over a year, maybe even summer of 2022, I don't think I would be mad about it. I don't think I would. It's kind of like the attitude I took with the Nintendo Direct, because I don't know if you guys watched the Uranium live streams. I know by the time this video is up, Uranium's been done for about 2 weeks now, but I remember the day that the Direct happened, I talked about all the games that I was interested in playing from the Direct, and there was quite a few. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, Japanese RPG games, but that's Nintendo's forte. Like, that's kind of where they reside. And kind of just seeing people getting upset because they didn't get Gen 4 Remix announced on that day. I mean, I wasn't expecting it on that, but because once I heard that there was a Pokemon Day, well, duh, they're going to drop it on that day. Of all the days, they're going to drop it on that day. Why would they drop it on something else? I just realized I don't have Rock Smash, so I can't technically explore that tiny area. I don't know if there's anything there. I don't think there will be, so I'm not really disturbed. I mean, if there is, I might. I can take a sneak peek down here, real quick. Yeah, nothing. That's fine. I knew there were trainers in here. That's why I wanted to come in here and battle. And I know I'm kind of stomping everybody because they're like the levels are ranged from like 45 to 50. That just makes me hope that I didn't overestimate what I'm probably going to be actually fighting up on Mount Cornet here. It's kind of the thing is like this is the hardest part of the game. I don't want it to be a complete walk in the park, but my team is really solid right now, so it's kind of how it is. It's just kind of how it be. But yeah, I'm really happy that we got the announcement of the remakes, though. I can't wait to play it. Probably fall of this year is what I would anticipate. I honestly want them to take their time with the remakes as well, because if there's anything I learned from like Sword and Shield is that the productivity of a game really matters depending on when you do when you actually release a game. Because like when, I mean, maybe it was not as hard for them, the Pokemon company in particular, to do the one a year for the older generations, because it probably wasn't as much work, but it probably was just as much work as it is, say, today, because like 3D, like when X and Y came out, they had to make completely new models for everything. Everybody had a 3D model. And to be quite honest, I honestly think if you take those 3D models, you can kind of just copy and paste them all the way over to Sword and Shield, or, well, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Like, those sprites can be used for a while. I mean, you can obviously adjust some of them if you so wish, but you don't have to change every single one. It's kind of like with Crown Tundra, well, mainly the Isle Armor, because that's where it initially started. But when they did the whole walking Pokemon thing again, they can scale. Oh, you have. Oh, wow. Spiritomb has dry skin. Okay, that's a little bit. It's a little bit scary, so I'm going to just switch into you. But, like, you. It's not hard for them to carry over all the models because it's like. If you can make all the models walk behind you and they're pretty much the exact same ones as the ones you see in battle, then that really shouldn't take much work. I mean, it'll be... Ooh, okay. It'll be a lot of, like... It'll be a lot of just copying and pasting, but it shouldn't really be too much there. Alright, so I'm actually in a little bit of an interesting predicament. So I'm going to Aqua Jet this Glaceon because he's kind of scary. I'm going to Thunder Wave the Rayquaza. Main reason why I'm not discharging is because if that Glaceon... I mean, I wouldn't live because I'm Aqua Jetting it. And we got a crit. Okay, he went for Fly. I don't want to discharge because I could have hurt my Empoleon pretty badly, depending on how much damage we did. We could have paralyzed it, and also Glaceon at this level probably has Mirror Coat. It probably has Mirror Coat, and that could kill me. So I don't want that to happen, so I'm just going to take this a little bit slow. A little bit slow. Glaceon is going to definitely die this turn, which is good. Level 58. I'm going for Fly. That's going to do nothing because we're 13 levels higher and a Steel type. Thank you. And it's Thunder Waved. Perfection. I just think the problem is that we have spread moves on our team, and especially, like, we don't have a Dry Skin Mon on our team to just soak up Surfs. And we don't have a ground type to just eat up. We don't have a ground type to eat up a discharge. I'm trying to think of what would be better here. I think I should go for Surf. I think I should go for Surf, and I should switch out from Law into Rayquaza, because Munch would be a good option to eat the Surf, but if that Rayquaza goes for Fly, then it's like, So I wonder, I wonder how much it's going to do to their Rayquaza. Oh, it does about half, okay. It's pretty good, pretty good. He went for Fly. Okay, I'm just gonna Aqua Jet, and I'm gonna Fly myself because I'm faster than him. Alright, Aqua Jet, and Fly, Dunzo. And a Uxie, Jesus Christ. They came packing with good mons. I mean, I know I have it set for them to be fully evolved past level 40, I believe. Which I'm glad, because it makes the game a lot more difficult. So, there's that. I guess I suppose I should read this dialogue. Where do you think you're going? I won't let you disturb our boss. If you're not going to listen, you'll have to go through me first. After all, you made me look bad more times than I care to remember, and I'll be next. You might be tough, but this time the gloves are coming off. Hold on 1 second. Don't you start the party without me. Huh? Remember me? I'm here to get my revenge. Ha! If it isn't that little boy, the little crybaby from Lake Acuity. Did you toughen up a bit? Sure, let's battle 2-on-2. Alright. 6 Mons, Typhlosion, and Pidgeot. Alright, they're starting off with 51s. We get the Drizzle. I don't... Okay, neither one of them have anything to change that. So I'm going to Surf here. Flamethrower in the rain. Kecleon should be able to eat that pretty well because it's in the rain. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I mean, I'm killing him because I'm surfing here, but with this, that Typhlosion is 100% dead. Pidgeot probably is going to live. And the Kecleon is for sure dead. Yeah. Pidgeot lives. Not surprised in the slightest because it's not super effective, so I didn't think it would die. No reason for me to think that it would. For Ugly. Now wait a damn minute. You normally have one of those. You normally have one of those. I don't know if they heal in this battle, so I'm gonna Aqua Jet the Pidgeot. I don't know. It's the thing is, I only have. Okay. Swaggering the Executor. I only have like one Surf left, so I didn't want to waste it there. Confusion. Oh, this thing's gonna have garbage moves because it's a Stone Evo, isn't it? It's tragic. It's tragic. What are you sending out? Parasect. Okay. It's also level 51. Nothing to be scared about when it comes to this thing. Ooh. Okay. This thing's dead. Now, the one thing I need for this to not have is... Honestly, I don't need them to have another Dialga. Because I think Dialga is probably the only thing that can really stop us in our tracks at this level. Ooh, Woodhammer? Yeah, you're dead. +2, Sab? Jeez. Okay. I should get a level up here soon. I should. Caesar... 53. Okay, and a Rhyperior. Probably like 52. No, you're also 53. It's like the third Rhyperior we've seen in this episode. I'm gonna surf everything. Oh, we're confused. I forgot. That might be bad, actually. Exezer, that's a dead Caesar. No, not dead Caesar. Dead Executor. You have a... Not now. Thank you. Don't pop up on my screen telling me I need an update in the middle of the video. Okay. Wait, why did I not... Did I miss something? What did I go... Did I not... Did I get flinched? No, I hurt myself. Duh. I was like, why didn't I use Surf just now? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take this turn to heal. I'm gonna go ahead and fully heal. See what happens here. Iron Head on the Nidoqueen. Earth Power. Caesar, okay. I would have personally went for the Rhyperior because Rhyperior actually probably hammer. Ooh, spicy boy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and surf here. We're still confused. Just don't hurt yourself, please. Thank you. Caesar has Water Absorb. That kind of sucks. Because I'm killing Nidoqueen, yeah. I'm obviously going to kill the Rhyperior as well. But I have one Fire-type move, and it's on a Mon that's weak to Caesar. So did I switch? Ooh. Hydro Pump. I like my moveset on you already because it hits hard with Surf and Aqua Jet. So I'm not going to get rid of anything for Hydro Pump. Iron Head, that's fine. That's fine by me. This episode's gonna be a little bit of a longer one. Understandably so. Alright, sending out his starter, which is the Wish Cache. I'm gonna go into Mother. I think Mother is our only... Oh, I could have went into Magnezone, but also I feel like this Wish Cache could have collected Earthquake. No, I clicked Future Sight. Okay. I mean, Wish Cache definitely has Aqua Tail at this level. Like, he definitely has Aqua Tail at this level. Okay, Night Slash on me. Does nothing. Earthquake. See, I knew he had it. I mean, obviously he didn't go for it, but I knew he had it. That does nothing. Buddy, I would honestly think that if you have Aqua Tail, I would honestly think that does more. Alright, I'm gonna go for Fly. I'm gonna go for Fly because he will X-Scissor you, and unless you Aqua Tail here, which you don't, that combination of Earthquake and Future Sight is not gonna kill that Scizor. Especially because he has a Citrus Berry. Alright, Future Sight attack. We're gonna Fly. Dunzo. No, Delilah. No. Stay down. It's okay. No, it's okay. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode here because I know there's just a bunch of dialogue after this and I just kind of want to jump into the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this episode of the Pokemon Platinum Lovelocke, make sure you hit that like button down below because it'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you're subscribed and whatnot to see what other stuff is going on this channel. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Have yourselves a great day and deuces.